what's going on, people? You know, it's me. Yeah, of course the camera quality is pretty bad, but I mean, don't worry, Elgato's coming soon. This is just a video of me just explaining how to go positive on Boots on Ground. Because I know some of you guys probably play Boots on Ground, and I like to play, what do you call that? Jetpacking, or whatever you want to call it, for Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare. I like that type of movement. I don't like how it is for Boots on Ground. I do enjoy playing Boots on Ground, but I just don't like Boots on Ground that much. But it doesn't mean I'm not a Boots on Ground player. I'm a Boots on Ground player. So I'm just gonna explain how to go positive, how to set up your classes, how to have the classes right for you. Either you play hardcore or core, it really depends on how you want to play. If you're a rusher, or you're a camper, or you just like to head glitch a lot, it's basically going to take all of that. So you're going to want to play those type of 3 categories, and that's how you're going to get good in World War II. That's how I am. I have a 1.34 KD. I used to have 0.60 KD during the DLC 2. The Resistance DLC. For some reason the game was kind of glitched out for me, and my internet was not that good. So here we are with some gameplay of this. So okay, I'm gonna cut it down to here. Camping in this game isn't really camping at all. It's basically playing smart in this game. So you need to take this to your advantage. In this game, you need to take advantage of the map. You need to take advantage of camping and all the other type of stuff. Might as well just say aggressively waiting. But I'm playing the PPSH. It's a run and gun weapon, but you don't have to run and gun if you don't want to, because this is how you go positive on these type of maps. Because these maps, people throw grenades like that. You see, so you would basically expect a lot of grenades flying over a lot. You see there's a person there, uses suppressor. I'm basically staying in one area. That's how I play. If you don't like to run around as much, try to stick to one area. But if you know that people are still spawning over there, you could try to go for the kill in their spawn, but you might flip it. So you might want to be careful of who's going to come up behind you and all that. Another background, another type of way to go positive is just by head glitching or wait in corners for people to pass by. If you hear them, or if you're using headsets, it's good just to sit by or sit around somewhere to where you can hear them, because it makes it easier for you to play. You get more kills in the making of this, or in the making of you playing. You see how I try to stay close to barricades and all that. Yeah. The best way to play is using airborne, or use whatever you feel comfortable with. But it's mostly you're gonna have to be moving pretty fast. But if you don't like to move fast, just head glitch the entire time. I'm using a suppressor because I like to use the airborne because it makes me hidden. Even though I know that they're not gonna get like a UAV that easily, I like to use the airborne so that I don't pop up on the map. Most people don't wear headphones in this game, which you need to take advantage of that. If you have headphones, you need to take advantage with your headphones, because that will give you the upper hand of winning a game or going up against these type of people. We are going against a party this game. We are going up against an actual party. We're not going up against noobs or anything like that. We're actually going up against a party. But me, I'm playing smart. I'm sticking to my area that I feel comfortable with, because this area, it only has 3 ways and 3 ways only. And 2 open ways, which open ways are like throwing grenades over or anything else like that. But I mean, you got barricades to be able to move behind and all that type of stuff. So it gives you enough room. You have plenty of spaces to to heal up and everything like that. So as you see, when I heal up, I try to move away from where I was shooting and not try to stay in that same area, because they might try to go for the same kill that I was just in, or where I was just at. You see, he thinks I'm still there. I'm not there no more. I had a suppressor on, but he threw a concussion, so I died by the concussion. but that's one way to build up your streaks and how to actually stay positive during this type of game, or how to actually like destroy and abolish the other team. But I mean, that's how you basically go positive, stay positive. I'm gonna make another video on how to go positive on Black Ops 3, because it will sink in with the controls and the sensitivity wise. On this, I'm playing 14-14, no aim assist, no target assist. I have those turned off all the time. This is hardcore, but I mean, I'll add a core game so that you could get an idea of how I play in Boots on Ground. But I mean, the game is basically take it slow. Take it slow. Take your time when playing this game. It's not like you need to be rushing a lot. I mean, if you need to run to a certain area, then you could go ahead and run, but just keep your routes. Just stay in your routes. Don't try to run somewhere different. If you see a teammate that needs help, go run to help them if you want, or if you need to. But I mean, if you don't know that route, then don't play that route. Don't run that way if you don't know like where people might shoot you, or you don't know where, like, you see, because me, I'm always running back there because it's mostly people spawn back there most often, or we might flip the spawn to where we could get that the spawn over there. Yeah, I'm talking a lot, so it's making me kind of tongue twister. But I mean, I get used to it, so just practice on bots. I don't know if there is bots on Call of Duty World War II, so I don't know about custom games for World War II. But I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you try to go positive, stay positive, and win games easily. Like, that's how I win games. Even though people say that I'm camping, camping doesn't exist in this game. It really does not exist. Camping is like where you're just sitting in a corner, don't even move, don't even think about moving your position. That's most likely you just standing there in the open, being a free kill. Like, as you can see right here, look at that. I changed my position of where I was just laying down, and I go for those simple, easy kills that are right there. And then I move over to somewhere else so that I could heal up. Or if I'm injured or something and I know that they're going to try to shoot me at that other spot, then yeah. But most of the time, that's how you're going to want to play in these type of game modes. Think smarter than the other person, think smarter than the enemy team, play smarter so that you get the upper hand on people. Because that's how you basically win games in World War II. Now the next one, I'm going to be talking about class setups and styles. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so here we are about the styles and other things like that. So this game, I am playing against some insanely try-hard people. Like, these are some try-hard people. These are people who are overpowered and people who abuse weapons, like, a lot for hardcore people. You see, that guy's playing smart. He's sitting in a corner. He's sitting down. He's laying down. He's trying to lay down. He's trying to be low so that you wouldn't be able to see him. And he goes in for the kill. So I thought these people were just normal people, like going up against normal people. Not even thinking about try-hard or anything like that. But I mean, it's always good to find out how people play. And so you basically learn how they play and you get used to it. So like for some people, I don't like people who run away from gunfights as they start, because you will see quite a few people who run into like an enemy, but they just try to run away from it. And yeah, then you're just pretty much a coward. You don't want to go for that. You don't even want to finish the kill that you're trying to start. But I mean, just try to come, or what do you want to call that? Just try to understand how I'm trying to explain this real quick, because this game is pretty close. So try to adjust on how they play. So as you can see, some of them like to really head glitch, really try to get you right there. They're using overpowered weapons, using high caliber FMJ. So really nothing's gonna protect you by hiding behind like barriers or barricades, whatever you want to call it. So just try to keep it close quarters. Like how I said, just stick to one area. But this is a map that you always have to keep on running because the spawn flips and you never know what side you're gonna be in, like at all. So you see, there's a guy there. And most of the time, when you see like a big team, I don't know what happened here because I just ran out of ammo like real quick for no reason. I could have kept on shooting for some reason. This was during, or this was before, or no, this was like right when the update happened for the game. So things were kind of a little bit glitched out a little bit. They fixed some things in the game. They didn't fix a lot of things. Okay, so the class I'm using is an MP40. I am using close quarters. I'm fighting close quarters. I'm trying to stick to close quarters, but I mean, most people really try to stay away from you. For I don't know why. I guess try to keep my distance, or just try to keep distance from me. I don't know if I get killed by that. No, I don't. But so as you can see, like I keep on trying to come over here because it's easy for me to play over here because I like to play over here. And there's only 5 ways that people could come, but you're behind a lot of cover. You can have a lot of cover where I'd be going to. So you see that hay bale over there? That's where I like to stay around. And then the house is just there in case I have more people to go up against. If I see somebody that's over there and I know it's an enemy, then I'm not gonna go towards it until I kill that person first, and then I move towards it. Because at least I would know that it would be already clear and secure for me to be able to move freely. But I mean, that's basically how you get used to the map and how you get used to people playing. As you can just see, I just got a feed right there. I just got a feed. So I was getting lucky off of feeds. And that's basically how we won the game. That is basically how we won the game. Me calling in UAVs, counter UAVs, destroying their UAVs so we could get the team up there for UAVs. I mean, that's basically the way to run it. You gotta run lower score streaks if you're going up against some tryhards or a party, because you can't really guarantee that you're gonna get higher score streaks to be able to win the game. My friend Haha, he's running a care package and a what do you call that? And that thing that you get this, you keep your streaks, but you can only earn it one time. That's what he ran. So you see, there's that game. Even though this game is over, I mean, that's how you get an idea of how to play against people. What else do I have to say about this? Not much really. I don't really have any much else to say for Boots on Ground. Boots on Ground is just stick to how you like to play. Just stay in an area and wait for them. I mean, don't camp, which is basically not camping, but I mean, just stay in an area. Secure your area that you like to play around. Because then when you get used to that once area, you keep on getting the kills easily. It just keeps on coming and coming. You get feeds because people get mad at you. They want to kill you. They want to try to find you. They don't know where you are, but they're gonna try anyways. But I mean, because you know every corner, every area that they'll be trying to shoot you, you can use that to your advantage to shoot them first. If you're playing with a team or if you're playing with friends, you would always know if this spawn's gonna flip or if it's gonna stay. You're gonna be knowing where they're gonna come from. But if you don't, just always run a UAV. Just always run UAV so that you always know where they are, including counter, so that you don't want them to get like a counter UAV if you're going against somewhat tryhards or if you just want to be tryhards. Yeah, you know what I mean. Because I just run counter, UAV, which is basically the plane flying over, boom, and whatever other streaks for like killing people, or you can run a care package if you want to. Run anything for your third one. You can run anything for your third one. But just remember to run UAV and counter, because it always helps out. It always works, and you always get your streaks, and you can always go positive all the time. But for classes, just use guns that are easy to use against people. I mean, don't abuse the weapon switch it up sometimes so that people don't use the gun against you. Because if they see you using that gun a lot, they're gonna use it against you, and you're basically gonna probably get killed a lot more than how you wanted. Because I try to switch up my guns, I try to play differently than other people, I try to stay away for certain people. Like, say that there's a good person on their team and I'm trying to make my team win, I want to stay away from that person that's basically gonna kill me a lot of the time. So shotgun users, they're always gonna try to come for me. So if you see the shotgun person but you're at a farther distance, kill the dude, pick up his gun and use it against him. So when you hear someone shooting the shotgun around, you pull that out and you shoot him with his own gun, because that's basically how you can win a gunfight against those type of people. The next upload I'm gonna do about the boots on ground, you're gonna see me pick up people's shotguns, using it against them, turn it against how their will, because they keep on using it over and over and over. So that's just for you to get an idea that you could go against them easily head on without any problem. Even though you might get killed, I mean, you won't get killed as often by that same person, because he's gonna be trying to think of other classes to use, because I used his own gun against him. He can't beat me with his own gun. So that's how you abuse their own weapons against them, because you don't want people abusing weapons. Me, I abuse the Peacekeeper a lot, because I enjoy the Peacekeeper. Even though the Peacekeeper is the lowest damage weapon as of right now, that gun is real good, even for me, because it has no recoil, so I take advantage of the recoil on that gun. Same as for the Man of War. The Man of War has somewhat recoil, but it always guarantees that kill, even though that you're a little bit off of the person. Like, your sight is a little bit off, you're still gonna get that kill off of that person. You're always gonna be the first person to get the kill with the first shot. So that's basically how I play. As you can see, the Red Baron here, I just run rapid fire, quick draw, and grip, because I was going for headshots for this gun. But I mean, when you get into big areas, or like you're in one corner area of the part of the map and you're being charged by like maybe 3 to 2 people, you want to have rapid fire on so that you could gun those people down, okay? Because it makes your life a lot easier to beat people. So this is just my way of explaining how to actually be good and how you can actually beat people without having to stress out as much. Because me, I don't have stressing out issues. The only time when I do is when I'm in a party and I see my teammates going negative. I'm asking them, why are they going negative? What could you do to change that? I mean, most of the time they'd be drunk, or they'd be high, or they'd be basically not even caring anymore, either taking a phone call. I would understand that. But I mean, if you're drunk, don't play. Like, take yourself somewhere sober. But I mean, yeah, I like to play solo. I'm a solo player. If I don't find any friends on, then yeah, I'll play solo by myself. I'll get things done easily. And if I go up against tryhards, yeah, I'll use their guns against them. I'll even pick up their gun and go extremely positive on them, like, with their own gun. Just keep your classes simple. Don't keep it over exaggerating. Don't overuse weapons all the time. You always want to switch up your weapon a lot. So these are just examples of me telling you that just play smart, keep to one area of the map, and you're good. And only run around if there's only like very few people on or in the game. So yeah, that's how I basically go positive on World War II. And yeah, this is the end of this. Basically, I have nothing else to say. So enjoy, and I'm outie. Peace.